punch in the face for thinking that you just see YouTube. This what BMG niggas do. We get big racks, you feel me?
You already know BMG got this city hot, and that's a fact.
BMG got the city hot. Foul. Don't fuck around.
BMG got the city hot.
You wanna shoot up a class like a school shooter? Better know my clip like a school.
It's good stuff. Yeah. It's your boy Classic. You are now tuned into the realest reaction channel on the team. I need everyone to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I drop a new video. Today I'm going to be reacting to Eli Fross shooting in Times Square during road rage incident. You feel me? Like most of y'all probably heard about, well, people that's from Brooklyn for sure. Y'all heard about this situation where he had got arrested for the firearm. Around the same time, Chef got arrested. So let's get straight into it and see what's going on. If you forgot, hit that like button though, man. I appreciate it.
Along with his boys, Chef G and Sleepy Hollow, Eli Fross was one of the hottest up-and-coming drill rappers from Brooklyn. But the rapper was recently involved in a wild shooting in the middle of Times Square after a road rage incident. Let's take a closer look at what went down. On July 15, 2021, Eli Fross was arrested after being caught on a surveillance camera shooting at a biker in the area near 7th Ave and West 41st Street in Midtown Manhattan. According to police, the rapper's white Mercedes knocked over a motorcycle being driven by a 32-year-old man, causing injuries to his knees and elbow. The man's friend confronted a group of dudes standing next to the Mercedes, which is when police say that Eli Fross, real name Elijah Quimina, pulled out a gun and started letting off shots. The 22-year-old told police that Fross fired multiple shots in his direction, but no one got hit. After the shooting, the Mercedes drove away while Eli escaped on foot down 8th Ave. Police reviewed nearby surveillance footage and found that the victim's story lined up with what was captured on camera. Eli was arrested the next day after police linked the Mercedes back to him and charged him with attempted murder.
I ain't going front, like, yo, sometimes son, like, be like letting your emotion take control of situations that will end you up in a shit like this. And I noticed some with a lot of rappers, like, niggas be very emotional sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Because that, you could tell that situation was an emotional situation. It wasn't a, like, there's no thought through that. It's like, what, Manhattan, bro? Times Square, you shooting at niggas, then running down the street. Like, you know how many cameras you're gonna run past? Niggas was better off, if he was in that car, or he better off jumping back in the car and just letting niggas drive off in the car. Like, getting caught on mad different cameras, like, damn, son, that's crazy. And then they knew exactly who to pick up. So which means whatever camera he ran past had to be super clear. You know what I mean? It's easy to find a nigga if he been through the system already if they see him on camera.
Charged him with attempted murder, attempted assault, and criminal possession of a weapon.
Police have made an arrest. 20-year-old Quimina Elijah of Brooklyn was walked out of the Midtown South precinct late last night. He faces charges of attempted.
Yeah, word two. If I didn't know this was his name because of this shit right here, and I heard her name, I would thought it was a girl name.
Elijah of Brooklyn was walked out of the Midtown South precinct late last night. He faces charges of attempted murder, attempted assault, and weapons possession.
While in court, Eli supposedly bragged that his label was paying for the bond and was hyping up the crowd while waiting to be arraigned. He told the judge that he thinks he accidentally clipped the motorcyclist, and in a fit of road rage, the driver shot at him first. So he only fired back in self-defense. But the judge wasn't.
Is he shitting me? So let's get this. Nah, I don't believe that, bro. There's got to be some made up shit. This nigga said he clipped the driver by mistake, and then the driver shot at him, so he shot back. What? Did his lawyer, like, okay that? Like, did his lawyer say that was okay to say? Like, what the fuck? I'm guessing they're going for just like a gun charge. I guess he's just going to cop out to possession of a weapon. I don't know.
The judge wasn't convinced by Eli's story, and prosecutors are moving forward with the charges against him. Shooting at someone in Times Square is pretty bold. There's cops and surveillance cameras everywhere, so there's no chance he was getting away with it. Plus, the prosecutors are gonna go extra hard for a conviction since it was a crowded tourist area where a stray bullet could have hit an innocent person. But this ain't the first time that Eli Fross had a run-in with the law. He also got arrested just a few weeks earlier after police caught him carrying a loaded pistol with the serial number scratched off in Kensington, Brooklyn. So he's still facing an open gun charge, which can make his legal situation.
See, that's the thing, bro. I don't know. You know what it is, bro? I'm convinced that just off the fact that niggas feel like they got money to pay bail, or if they go to jail, they can live. They just don't care. Cause I ain't going front, bro. There's no way. It's no way, man. You just got a strap charge. And then you gonna get another strap charge with a reckless endangerment attached to it, with a reckless driving attached to it, with a attempt attached to it. Like, it's so many different charges that's gonna be attached to this shit because where he did it. You know what I'm saying? And plus the car shit. You know, it's like, yo, what, nigga? You're tripping. Possession of a illegal firearm twice. Nah, bro. Niggas gotta wise up, son.
Situation even worse. Eli Fross is a rapper from Brooklyn, known for tracks like Exposing Me Part 2 and ISO featuring Chef G. Chef and Sleepy Hollow are some of his day one homies, and he's currently signed to their label, Winter Circle Entertainment, through Sony Records. Eli grew up in the Crown Heights neighborhood of Brooklyn and was exposed to music at an early age by his family. He was originally a basketball player, but always dreamed of becoming a rapper. His uncle, who was a rapper, was killed when Eli was younger, and that drove him to carry on his legacy and take it to the next level. He's known Chef for a long time and became friends with Sleepy and the rest of the Winter Circle crew later on. They were like family and pushed each other to become better rappers. When Chef blew up with the track No Suburbans in 2017, it inspired Eli to go even harder and try to find the same success. He started rapping and recording his own music in 2018 at his home studio. He listened to other Brooklyn drill rappers as inspiration to make music that was a blend of old school boom bap, Chicago drill, and UK grime. He started making waves in 2020 after being featured on the Chef G track Picasso with Jay Critch and King Von. He dropped his first project, Caesar, later that year, which featured Sleepy Hollow. Since then, Eli's been on the rise, dropping tracks that have racked up millions of views on YouTube, like Miracle and Grim Reaper. Eli was supposed to be featured on Pop Smoke's most recent album, Faith, on the track Top Shotta. They recorded the song while Pop was still alive, and the original version is still on YouTube. But his label ended up just taking Pop's verse and creating a whole new song. The song on the album featured production from Pharrell and the Neptunes, and a verse from Pusha T. This would have been a big look for the up-and-coming artist, but for whatever reason, his verse wasn't included. Rowdy Rebel commented on the situation, sharing his frustration over industry politics, posting on his IG story comparing the original leak version to the album version. The post included, "Shaking my head. I don't understand why my boy not on this track. Ayo, Eli Fross, don't trip, bro. You know how these..."
I ain't gonna front. The industry definitely be playing with motherfuckers. Like, they'd take certain amount of them off the song. It's like, yo, bro, like, if the rapper was still alive, he wouldn't have did it that way. So why you want to take it and do it how you want to do it? Like, that shit is crazy.
Is straight suckers. So the label pretty much jacked the verse and remade the song without any respect for the original version. But a lot of fans wasn't happy with the album and the way the label was handling Pop's releases since he died. So it may have been a blessing in disguise that he was left off, even if it would have been a good look. But it's been a tough summer for Winter Circle Entertainment. On the same day that Eli was arrested, Chef G also got arrested for a gun charge and has been behind bars fighting the case ever since. Back in January, Chef was pulled over in his own neighborhood of Flatbush, Brooklyn for an illegal U-turn. When cops pulled him over, they found a loaded 4.5 pistol in the car. Chef has felonies from a case in 2015 for gun and robbery charges. So he can't be in possession of a gun, especially in a city as strict as New York. On July 15th, the same day that Eli was arrested for shooting at the biker, Chef was arrested again for felony gun possession. There ain't too much info about his arrest, but it's possible it's related to his January arrest, and he got locked up again on a technicality. It's also not clear if it had anything to do with Eli's shooting incident in Times Square. Chef was denied bail, and he's been sitting down fighting the case ever since. The rapper has...
Ain't it crazy how both of these niggas both got... Yeah, this is ridiculous, bro. I don't know what niggas be doing. Like, I really don't, bro.
a pretty long rap sheet that mostly includes charges for guns and fighting. So he may be looking at doing some time with this case because NYC don't play around when it comes to guns. But if Sony can plug him in with a decent lawyer, he might be able to get off on probation and time served. So with Chef behind bars, Eli Fross should use this opportunity to take his music even further. He may be doing some time for these recent charges, so it will be smart for him to capitalize on the freedom he has now and drop as much music as possible. He recently dropped a track called Mad Max featuring Lil Zay Osama, so it don't seem like he let his legal situation stop his grind. This case is still ongoing and more news will probably come in the future, so tap in for updates.
I ain't gonna front. I mean, free Chef and shit, but I ain't gonna front. These niggas make stupid ass decisions sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I know how the streets go, so you rather get caught with it than without it. But certain situations don't be requiring you to even display that you have it or anything like that. You can have that shit on you. Nobody knows you have it. I'm sure whatever person on that bike that they got into that incident with, niggas could have got out that car and punched son up. You know what I'm saying? They didn't require no body shooting and shit. And you can tell the nigga snitched. The nigga snitched and niggas said where niggas ran and all of that shit. He snitched. So off the rip, you see a square nigga, bro. Like, y'all could have just punched that nigga up. Like, I know how the traffic shit goes, and you could get road rage in New York easily because niggas drive like assholes in New York, and then after they do some asshole shit, they'll throw a middle finger up at you or curse at you like they did some right shit. Like, motherfuckers across the street when it's not their turn and look at you in the car like you doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's easy to get angry during traffic and shit like that. But certain decisions is like just outlandish. Like, niggas do too much. You feel me? Hopefully, both of these niggas, that case get, you feel me, dropped to something less so that, you know what I mean, they can still be out and do their music, you know what I'm saying, and get to their money. And off of that shit, just say, yo, you know what, nigga, I done fucked up enough. Now it's time to chill and just really focus on the bag, you know what I'm saying? Because I think sometimes being a drill rapper and some shit, it just puts a stigma on niggas that you have to be this type of person and shit like that. You really don't, bro. You feel me? You could make your music and enjoy the money you made off of that shit. You don't have to be in the streets no more. That's the whole point. Like, you see when niggas become big homies or OGs and shit, they don't get them status so they can still be in the street putting in work. They get them status so they got other people doing that shit for them though. But, I mean, y'all comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about the whole situation and shit like that, man. It's your boy Upper Class. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I drop a new video.
After you subscribe, remember this. Whenever you watch my videos, it's all jokes, man. You gotta come over here and get a laugh. Don't hate me because I gave you a low rating. Hate yourself because you ain't make a fire song. It's your boy BMG, man. Bow!